Hello everybody and welcome to episode 65 of Cubfans Minecraft Let's Play. And today guys we're going to go ahead and tackle the slime farm. And speaking of slimes, there's one that spawned right out here it looks like. Let's go get rid of this guy. Booyah, booyah, booyah. And then switch to the bare hand knuckle punch to get these slimes out here. And there's another one around here somewhere. Probably, hopefully, spawned in the farm. So let me show you what I've done so far. So I've dug out a whole huge area here. And yeah, one of these big guys is in the farm. You can see on my hotbar I already have quite a few slimes from this. So yeah, it's working pretty well. Slimes are indeed spawning both in this chunk and in the adjacent chunk over there. So things are going pretty well. Let me just eat some mushroom soup here. Then we'll go ahead and head down. Let's go down. I'll show you. Let's see, we have one. This is the second layer. Two. And we got mushrooms over here for some reason. So there's one there, two here, three, and four. And down here, 5. And then finally, level 6. So we got 6 levels. And what's up, zombie? Bring it. Come get it. That's right. So we got 6 levels here. This last level is at y equals 10. And what I think I'll do is I'll go ahead and clear out all of this obsidian here. I got a lava bucket and also some fire resistance potions, so I can be safe mining this obsidian out. But it's going to take me a significant amount of time, so I'll go ahead and skip this, and I'll be back once I've cleared out this bottom layer. Okay everybody, so we went ahead and finished out digging out the final layer, and it took quite some time. We got, let's see, almost 3 full stacks of obsidian, so that should be useful in the 1.3 update. We can use that obsidian to get some ender chests. And the next thing I need to do is figure out what I want to do for the water streams down here, because I'd like to have all the slimes come to one room, and I'm thinking of putting the room in the middle here and then having a central water stream which directs them to one spot where I can stand and collect them. So let's see. I don't know how many of you have seen Etho's most recent video, but what he does is he digs out these corners here and then puts lava blades so that the slimes will jump up, and they will be reduced to the 1x1 slimes in the lava blade, and then they just fall down. So I think I'm going to use something similar to that. And you'll see right now this slime is just he's chosen a random direction and is currently jumping in that direction, mostly because he doesn't see me. And because they choose a random direction, they always end up in the corners, which is why the farm will work. So then we'll have a lava blade up here, and the slimes will jump into the lava blade. And then they will be reduced to these slimes, which can fall down these 1x1 gaps, like that. So if I jump down here, they're probably... Yep, they'll follow me down. But what we don't want is those guys to die just like that on impact. We want them to survive down to the bottom. So we're going to make a water break near the bottom of this farm as well. And looks like we got a couple here. A couple slimes. A couple big slimes. Yep, cool. So I'm going to get working on building in the lava blades, and then hopefully put in some of the water streams as well. And we'll see how the farm looks when I've done that. Okay everybody, so I've put the signs in here, and one little slime came down, so they do survive this drop here. Let me just get over here and show you exactly what this is. So all this is a sign holding up water, and then it goes all the way up there. So the slimes that are 1x1x1 can all drop down through here, And then hopefully we'll have some water streams here, directing them to a central area where we can slay them. So I'll go ahead and keep working on this, and I'll be back once I'm done. And what I think I might have to do is actually just go ahead and raise this floor by 1. Just because of the way the water streams work out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that too. Okay everybody, so here we are at the first floor of the slime farm. And you'll see I went ahead and altered the water streams slightly. They're now 1 wide. And they originate right where the slimes will drop down. They'll be pushed this way into the water stream. And there's also the same thing on the other side. Then they'll come down and enter this 3 wide stream, be pushed up these stairs, down this side. Then they'll come down underneath this thing. You'll see the 2 other areas the slimes drop down are the same. Slimes will drop off the edge here, be pushed all into this stream, and then up this little staircase. And once we get rid of this, come down this way, and then they'll come out right here. So I'm going to make a mechanism right here where we can store the slimes in here temporarily. Might just be a sticky piston and then something like that. So I might have a sticky piston pushing this glass block up. That way we can hold the slimes in there until we're ready to get some slime balls. But yeah, that's basically the layout. And then up, oh, I also dug out this area here. Got a nice little lava lake here. Got some lights here, crafting table, furnace, things like that. Then if we go upstairs, I'm currently installing the lava blades here, and these will reduce the slimes until they're the small slimes, the 1 by 1 by 1 slimes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for all the corners. Just done it for these 2 so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this lava in here if I have a sign, which I don't. But basically the lava is gonna come out 1, 2, 3, and then there'll be a sign there, so it'll come out 4. And it'll just produce a small lava blade, and that'll reduce the slimes for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down the lava blade on all the areas where the slimes can go into the corners, and then I'll be back. Alright, so here's our first slimes coming through right now, and looks like the farm's working pretty well. Nice. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're starting to filter through now. Cool. Give me some slime balls. There we go. First slime ball from the farm working. You'll see I have a bunch of them on me right now, just from slime spawns as I was building this and putting in the lava. Yep, here comes some more. Very cool. Alright, so this thing is definitely working. It'll get me slime balls whenever I need them, whenever I want them. I'll just output these only the little slimes into this room. And yeah, it should be a good way to get slime balls for me. Awesome. Alright everybody, and finally, I've added this little contraption here. So as you can see, right now we are in XP mode, so all the little slimes get directed down this path. But if we flip this lever up, this piston shoots down, piston right there retracts, and all these little slimes should drown in this area right here, and they can't get out of this because the water is pushing them down. So let's see if this little guy drowns. I think he should. And in that way we can sort of shut the whole system off. I would use water streams above, but because we're using 2 chunks instead of 1, it's much more difficult. And in fact, I tested it, and it's impossible to shut it down entirely. There's still a few gaps that get by. But yeah, that's the mechanism right there. One retracts, and they go into there and they drowned. Or we can have them come up like so, and get the XP. So that's the sort of on-off switch for this. So I think that's going to be all the work I do here. I'm definitely going to clean up this room though. I got to put in some cool flooring, make the walls nice, clean up this area here, and I'll just show you the redstone back here real quick. It's pretty standard redstone stuff, even though I just broke that. So all that happens here is the signal comes down from the lever there into this block. Lever's right here. Comes down to this block, powers this piston up or down. Then the signal gets inverted, and then it just goes up to this piston here facing downward. So that's how that works. So that's all that's behind that. Let's go ahead and replace some of this redstone we broke here. We'll just place this down here like that. Cool. And I think that's pretty much all that we needed to do. And of course I'll make this cleaner. Let's make sure it works. Yeah, it looks like it's working well. Nice. Alright, good stuff. So I think this is the slime farm pretty much complete. And now we can head upwards to the mine and see who today's highlighted channel is. Also, I'm going to go ahead and put a water break right here, so we should be able to jump down here. So let's test that out. Just be an easier way to get down faster to the slime farm area. So let's go ahead and test this thing out. Whoop, not like that. Alright, cool. So we're up here in our potion room area. Deciding, hey, let's go down to the slime farm. Come over here, jump down, through the water break. Perfect. And I'm just going to go ahead and disable this. Okay, to the mine. Alright everyone, just hanging out down in the newly expanded mine shaft. And today's highlighted channel is Duck Epic. So, Duck Epic, it's a multiplayer gaming channel, and they currently have videos up on Terraria, on Minecraft. They do some building and some adventure maps and things like that. So go and check them out, link in the description, and we'll see how they do against the other competitors. Okay, just finished digging out Duck Epic's mine shaft. Let's head back and see how he did. Try and jump back here and make it as quick as possible, but the rafters sometimes get in the way. Alright, so here we go. Let's see what we got. We got 22 diamonds, which puts him in 3rd place. So I'll change the signs and I'll be back. Okay everyone, so here's the updated standings. Duck Epic coming in 3rd place today with 22 diamonds. And guys, I'm pretty happy with this episode. Got a lot done. Got the slime farm totally done. Actually took me a few diamond pickaxes to carve that whole thing out. Stair cat still hanging out in the stairs somewhere. There he is. Right there. You can barely... There he is. I can't click on him though. But yeah, it took quite a bit of time. A couple diamond pickaxes. And let me just show you how many slime balls we have now, because we have a ridiculous amount of slime balls. So let's take a look at that real quick. Also, I will mention a world download will be available with this episode, so check that out in the description. You can check out the Blaze farm and things, which have been added since last time. Yeah, so here's all of our slime balls. Yeah, tons and tons of slime balls since last time. We'll put our diamonds in there as well. Looking good on diamonds and slime balls, and also flint, because we have this Efficiency 5 Fortune 3 shovel, which blasts through gravel and turns it all into flint. So, good on making arrows now, as long as we got chickens, which we have a farm for now. So, very cool, guys. So, thank you all for watching. This has been Cub Fan. Goodbye.